What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of More Seasoning. I am your host, Farnum, and today we are going to be doing a Valentine's Day edition episode so we can make sure you and your significant other both get some action on Friday, because who doesn't get excited for somebody that makes food for them, right? Especially if it's incredible. Before we jump into that recipe, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell, like this video, and drop a comment underneath. That way I know if I'm doing a horrendous job or if, you know, it's subpar. By the way, we are gonna have a celebrity taste tester today, and that person is gonna be, for the Valentine's Day edition, no other than Jacqueline. Yo, you almost slapped me. So what are we doing? A dish that is super flavorful, super filling, and super easy. Minimal ingredients. Today we will be cooking a vodka sauce cavatappi with an Italian herb chicken. Get ready, lock in, let's go. No, seriously, like that looks incredible, right? Seriously, shut the f up. All right, so let's get started on these ingredients so we can jump into the recipe. So you're gonna need vodka sauce, preferably Trader Joe's, grated Parmesan cheese, garlic herb seasoning, sliced bella mushrooms, fresh parsley, a white onion, butter, cavatappi pasta, garlic, salt and pepper, chicken tenders, thyme, rosemary, basil. Okay, so the prep work for this recipe is stupid easy. The only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a parsley Parmesan cheese mix that we're gonna put on top when we're done, and then we're just gonna slice up a quarter of a white onion. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the parsley. So I'm just gonna take a few of these stems out, you know what I'm saying? Get the greenery on the end right here, roll it up, pinch it tight. You getting that right there? So you pinch it real tight, and then you come in, and instead of trying to chop 1,000 leaves, now you're getting hella shit cut right here. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and finally chop this up. So you're just gonna run your knife through here. Cheese in the cheese holder. This is designated cheese holder for today. Boom, 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 boom. Dope. So I don't know how much cheese this is, to be honest with you, but I would say however much cheese you use, do 1 part cheese, half a part parsley. I don't even know if that's the correct lingo. Again, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just a guy who knows how to make pretty good food. So there we are. So there is your cheese and parsley mixture. And now we are going to hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Welcome to the channel. Let's get it popping. All right, shameless plug. And then quarter of a white onion. Run your knife right through. And run my knife there, and another one, chopped onion. Guesstimate that there. So the sauce that we're gonna be using obviously has a lot of flavor anyway, but the reason we're doing this is because we wanna enhance it, take it to another level, and make it not feel, let's be real, as cheap. The reason why I didn't do a homemade vodka sauce is because for somebody who's never cooked in the kitchen, that's gonna seem impossible. Plus, that's my girl's favorite sauce, and she is my Valentine. So that's what we're gonna use. So get you about a quarter of a white onion cut up, get your parsley and your Parmesan cheese mixture ready to go for the end, and now we're gonna go ahead and take it to the stove. So now we find ourselves at the stove with our food all prepped out, ready to go. What I've already done is I've put some water in here. I've salted the water, you know, maybe about a tablespoon of cracked salt in here, and then put the lid on, because if you don't, it'll take about 7 summers for this water to come to a boil. And in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put our large saute pan on a medium heat, and we're gonna hit it with a little olive oil. We're gonna let this warm up, let the pan get a little bit hot, and then the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna throw in our quarter of a white onion. And let's go ahead, and because these are a little bit thicker, I want to get these mushrooms going in. So a handful of our baby bella mushrooms and our white onion, and then we're just going to make sure that we get these evenly coated. There we go. Nice. Make sure that heat's on good. And I'm going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until our onions get a little bit translucent, a little bit aromatic, and our mushrooms get a little bit darker. Be right back. So we're still on a medium heat. Our onions are a little bit translucent. We've got a little bit of singe on them. Our mushrooms got some color to them. They look amazing. So what are we gonna do now? Now you throw in the garlic. 3 cloves of garlic in my garlic press, and I'm gonna squeeze it right in there. And go ahead and just kung fu grip that right off. And then you're just gonna go ahead and move your garlic around a little bit. Let that garlic cook, and I'm gonna leave it in this for no longer than 20 seconds before I add my sauce. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and burn the house down. Just gonna add a little bit more. Perfect. And then mix it up. Lower that heat to a simmer, nice and low. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So we've got our already tasty vodka sauce from Trader Joe's, Jacqueline's favorite. And now we've introduced some onion, some mushroom for some texture, a little bit more flavor, and garlic. And we've got it down to a simmer because I want all those flavors to kind of blend and incorporate. So what am I gonna do next? We're just gonna introduce some torn basil. So you're just gonna take your basil leaf and just rip some off and throw it in here. I've just ripped off a few pieces, a few leaves, torn them in there. And then all I'm gonna do at this point is I'm just gonna go ahead and mix those in so those flavors can start to blend in. Pasta time. I'm gonna go ahead and add about 3/4 of a box. This is gonna be enough for me and my girl. I'll probably want a second serving. So we've got our pasta in the boiling water. I'm gonna leave that for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how mushy I want it, how al dente I want it. We've got our sauce on a low simmer, definitely incorporating those flavors, blending them in. And now all we have to do is get our chicken ready to go. So I've got a small saute pan right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a medium heat. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna shake that thing, girl, if you wanna. All right, we got our raw chicken, right? Here's what we do. We crack some salt on there. Be generous. Chicken like salt. Pepper. Crack, 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 crack. And then we take a little bit of any Italian seasoning. This is Miss Dash garlic herb. We're gonna go ahead and let me show you guys. Go ahead and sprinkle this on there, nice. Just one side for now, right? Perfect. Grab a pair of tongs, grab a spoon. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a teaspoon of butter into our pan. You can hear it sizzling already. Make sure you get that all the way around. We got our butter in our pan, and then we're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna put it in the pan, seasoning side down. Perfect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if you guys hear the dogs going crazy upstairs. So make sure you got this on a good medium heat. You're gonna let this chicken cook on one side, and then where it gets a little bit wavy is we're gonna take, I'm gonna say, a tablespoon of butter. Oh, that's a lot right there. Woo. And then we are going to grab our rosemary. So we're gonna throw 2 things of rosemary in here and a few twigs of thyme. You're gonna get a tablespoon, and we are gonna go ahead and just move our herbs to the side, get the chicken out of the way, and let the butter just kind of cook these herbs a little bit. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna pull a ton of flavor from these herbs, right? So as you can see, the chicken is now cooked on one side. It's turning white. We're just gonna go ahead and flip that. Flip, flip, boom, beautiful. Flip, flip, boom, beautiful. Flip, boom. And then we're gonna take this butter with the herbs, and we are just gonna coat. Just keep coating. And that's just gonna distribute all these flavors. It's going to keep your chicken extremely juicy while it cooks. Go ahead and move that chicken around, make sure those herbs are in that butter. Let it go like Elsa. Let's grab a little bit more butter. because listen, the butter is in there, but a lot of it's gonna stay in the pan, so you're not actually like eating 3 tablespoons of butter. We're just using it as a medium to transport the flavors of this thyme and this rosemary. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks so good. So we're gonna let this chicken go for about 2 to 3 more minutes. Let's go ahead and make sure our sauce is doing good. It looks amazing. Give it a good mix. Now take your herbs, throw those herbs right on top of that chicken, and then go crazy with the basting one final time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And what? We've been doing this chicken maybe 4 to 5 minutes, and it's done. It's ready to go. I'm gonna cut the heat off on this. Let that do its thing. Our sauce is good to go. We've had our sauce on here for about 7 to 8 minutes. While we've been doing our chicken and the pasta, the sauce is good to go. These flavors are definitely gonna be a little more enhanced. We're gonna have a little bit more bite from those mushrooms. And our pasta has probably got about 3 to 4 more minutes left. So our chicken is now ready. It's good to go. We can cut that up. Our sauce is nice and infused. We don't want to burn it, so we're gonna take that off the heat. And we've got about 3 to 4 minutes left on our pasta. And then we're gonna just go ahead and strain that, and then we can start plating. So I will check in with you guys in a second. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is our vodka cavatappi with Italian herb chicken. This is for my Valentine, who is also gonna be our celebrity taste tester for the day. So please, ladies and gentlemen of the world, welcome in the love of my life, Miss Jacqueline Hill.
I can't take it serious when you call me celebrity guest.
I mean, I called Zach a celebrity guest. That's
I know,
just for
it sounds so silly.
Here, we'll do it again.
Okay, do I get
Hold
to
on,
do
back
it?
out, back out, back out. Ladies and gentlemen, the most average person in the world with a normal job, Miss Jacqueline Hill.
Okay.
Okay, so real quick, I want to tell them, you definitely inspired this dish because I wanted to go so over the top, but she thought that I should make it an easier dish that anybody can do, that the average person can do for their loved one. So she loves that vodka sauce, so I just kind of came up with this recipe on my own, and I would love for you to try it first.
I'm gonna get a piece of,
Italian herb chicken.
yes, Italian herb chicken.
Italian herb chicken.
Okay, I'm gonna look like a
Struggle
8.
bus.
I mean, it's a bomb. It was so good.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, it was so good.
Well, let them know because they're just gonna be like, oh, it's average.
Well,
I'm
now I'm hungry. I want to eat.
Let me take a bite. Let me take a
Hold on.
bite. Tell them what you're
swallow and
tasting.
get my thoughts together. Let me swallow.
Okay.
It's so good. Do you want to try?
Jesus, slap me and call me Sally.
Don't be mean to yourself.
Oh my God.
Anthony, do you want to try some?
No.
This is amazing.
Wait, I want to see if the cape off.
Come on, Twan. Who got a cape? Oh my God. Oh, that chicken is, the cheese with the parsley is so good.
There's parsley in here.
Yeah, it's
I
mixed
don't
with
like
the
parsley,
cheese.
but I
I
like
know,
this.
it's amazing. Twan, try it. Come over here. Come this way.
You like it?
No.
No, seriously, no, guys. So like,
Oh my God.
you can taste the rosemary and the thyme and the chicken. It's got a good saltiness to it. That cheese and parsley just like the perfect touch on top. The mushroom in there, like that adds such a good texture and flavor. The garlic and the onion, it's incredible, honestly. Like this honestly, if I wasn't filming, would take me like 15 minutes max to do. Like the time it takes the water to boil is how long it would take me to do this.
The thing I like about this is because my stomach is so sensitive, because I struggle with a lot of like really bad acid reflux and I have gastritis. I can't do red sauce, but vodka sauce I can do.
I'm like
and it's like so flavorful that I'm not missing out on like spaghetti. It's just bomb. What?
Nothing.
What
No,
are you
it was
doing?
great. It was great.
What
It
are you
was
doing?
great.
Are you being mean to
No,
me?
I was being very nice.
What are you being mean?
I said I love you.
You're gonna make my face all flushed.
No, it's okay.
He's being mean to you.
You son of a-
Give me my pasta.
No, seriously, guys. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever is cooking for the other person in your home, I'm urging you, please do this. It's a very simple, easy to follow recipe, but it tastes incredible. It tastes like something that takes like hours to do. So we're no longer gonna do the meal of the week because I wanna start filming 2 or 3 of these in a day. That way I can provide content
I'm
for you
just sitting here
guys.
eating in front of you.
It's okay.
That's why I
So I can...
I was like, bye, I can't sit here.
With that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment below, and what was the other one? Hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. Right?
I'm putting some in a bowl. Do you want some, Anthony?
Yes.
Do your thing. So let me close this out real quick by saying, make this. We won't be doing meal of the week for now because, again, I want to film 2 or 3 of these in a day, and there's no way that I can do meal of the week if these are pre-recorded because having content for you guys constantly every week is way more important than me, you know, doing one meal of the week. Like this, on the Libra scale, it doesn't weigh out. Go ahead, take it. It's yours. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. You're my boo. Just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Boogs. Thank you, Anthony, for trying this food out. This is More Seasoning. My name is Farnum. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. You're so goofy. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. I'm happy you guys tuned in. Like, drop a comment underneath, and I will see you next week here on the channel. Love y'all. Deuces. In your relationship, you should try as hard as you can. That way, if you break up, you can say, it was you, not me. Okay, so if you bought your mushroom... Lale, quit barking. Move the hips.
Walk with it.
I'm gonna take this lid away. Oh my God, that is hot as a mother.